What's up, everybody? Just got off work. I got a question to you guys. What would happen if a group of people are in a room and they have two little kids in there? I would probably say 3 years old, when they're a little sponge. And a group of people start saying the F word, say every minute for 10 minutes. What would happen to the little kids an hour from that? Do you think the little kid would state the same F word after? I would guess yes. It's because kids are very smart and they are like sponges and they listen. So is regular life. Everybody follows the herd. People, they're like sheeps to the slaughter, you know? And our duty as adults to kids, our duty as a parent to their child, we have to train them when they're young, so when they're old, it will not depart. And that's in Proverbs chapter 22:6. It says, train your child when they're young, so when they're old, it will not depart. That means they will remember it. So we gotta watch what we say, watch what we do in front of these kids, you know, because we don't want to lead them to the slaughter. And it goes even to our day-to-day life now. Many people are acting, lashing out, looting and doing all of that, or just in general, they would act on the crowd that they're with or the people they hang around with. And that's the truth. A year ago, there was this project they did about a lady that went to go to do an eye exam. And when she walked into that room to do an eye exam, there were already 9 people in there, and she was the 10th one. 9 people in there, they're instructed. Those 9 people are instructed to hear the beep every minute. And every minute they would stand up when they hear that beep. So this lady, she walked into a room not knowing about that experimentation that was happening. So she walks in, she signs in at the appointment, and as she was sitting there, every 2 minutes there was a beep. And every time that beep happens, the 9 people that was in there that was part of the experiments would stand up and then sit down, and then the one person walks out to their appointment, and then it goes again, beep. The 8 people would stand up, and she's looking around like wondering if she should stand up or not. Later on, like maybe 5 minutes in, she actually starts standing up. And not only that, now the next people that's not part of the experiment that was instructed to hear the beep to stand up, same thing, like the lady that first walked in. Now there's 2 people. Now she started standing up every time she heard a beep. And then later on, the people that was in there wondering like, should I stand up? Should I stand up? It's pretty intense. And that's how our society is now. I mean, just look at this video. This is the video I am talking about. It's right here.
Take a look at this crowded waiting room. These people may appear to be waiting for the eye doctor, but they're actually waiting for the first test subject in our hidden camera experiment. And here she is, right on time for her 12 o'clock appointment.
Hi, how are you doing?
This woman thinks she's here for a free eye exam.
Have you been here before? No, it's my first time.
What she doesn't know is that everyone else in this room is working for us.
I'll be with you in just a couple of minutes.
Today we're running an experiment on social conformity, and the test starts now. Did you hear that? These people sure did. It doesn't take long for our test subject to notice a pattern. Beep means stand up. But why? And if you were in her shoes, what would you do the next time the tone sounds? While you might think you make your decisions all on your own, when it comes to peer pressure, all too often, your brain is just following the crowd. It's all around you, every day. An invisible force you're probably not even aware of. It affects what you do, how you think, and who you are. It's called social conformity, or peer pressure. And while it might not sound like a good thing, it's actually not so bad. The truth is, your brain craves synchronicity and takes comfort in the ease and efficiency of just going with the flow. And whether it's simply knowing what to wear in the morning, supporting your team at the big game, or even marching off to war, we're all programmed to be part of the group. And that's because your brain knows that there's power in numbers. We set up a hidden camera experiment to see if this woman would stand up at the sound of this tone, simply because everyone else is. You might be thinking you'd never go along with this. Or would you? After just 3 beeps, and without knowing why she's doing it, this woman is now conforming perfectly to the group. But what happens if we take the group away?
Elaine, please.
Okay, now she's alone. The crowd is gone, and nobody is watching her, except our hidden cameras. What do you think she'll do? She's now conforming to the rules of the group without them even being there. Now, watch what happens when we introduce another outsider who doesn't know the rules.
Have a seat and they'll be out in just a couple minutes. Thanks so much.
Think she'll teach the new guy what to do? We kept the cameras rolling as more unsuspecting patients arrived. And slowly but surely, what began as a random rule for this woman has now become the social norm for everyone in this waiting room. Here to explain what's going on in their brains is Jonah Berger of the University of Pennsylvania.
This sort of internalized form of herd behavior is part of what we call social learning. Starting at a very early age, when we see members of our group perform a task, our brains literally reward us for following in their footsteps.
When I saw everybody stand up, I felt like I needed to join them. Otherwise, I'm like excluded. Once I decided to go with it, then I felt much more comfortable.
Conformity is how we become socialized, but it can also cause us to develop bad habits or repeat past wrongs.
And it's why even this rebel, who wasn't standing for any of this nonsense, eventually joined the ranks. And the only thing more shocking than seeing how easily conformity affects the way you act is that similar forces are subconsciously shaping the way you think right now.
And that's how things are as is today. That's how things are now. It's a monkey see, monkey do. You know? On social media, getting on their phone. Ooh, check me out. Look, I'm taking a picture. I'm drinking with my friends. Let's go take a shot challenge. Now everybody's taking a shot challenge. It could be bad, it could be negative, it could be good. but it's always about wanting to be like everybody else. So why not follow and just try it out, you know? Open up the scriptures and read. Open up the Bible and try it out and read the New Testament all and on. And then when you get comfortable reading that, share it to a friend and, you know, get together, talk on the phone and talk about what you guys read all together, because it's a positive thing. The Bible, the Bible, when you get to understand, I don't understand it all. I still am studying and I'm always learning something new. And it's very fun. I enjoy it because it's the good news. Like again, the good news is the gospel. So just like that experiment with at the eye appointment where she was standing up and because she followed the herd. Let's not do that and we're like sheep leading or like a sheep leading to the herd, you know, blind leading the blind. You know, we should share positive notes and share the good news and share the gospel and nothing negative. Like, you know, a lot of things is happening right now.
At 7 o'clock this morning, when 3 women became involved in a toilet paper tussle.
I just want one pack. No, not one pack.
Staff rushed to aisle 11 to intervene.
Yeah, it's unfair. You need to stop.
People are doing what they're doing. Protest, protest, protest. Now they become looters, vandalizers. You know, and that's crazy. Because, like, they're mad. Just try not to be like that, guys. Let's not learn from everyone else in this world. Yeah, it was tragic what happened, but let's start sharing the positive notes, you know? Remember, we all fall short to the glory of God. I know I do. I'm one of the biggest sinners, you know? And we gotta be careful who we entertain because we don't know if we're entertaining angels, you know? Just remember too, it's like when one person repents and turn towards God, there's a whole party going on. Angels are clapping, angels are happy when one person repents for their sin and turn towards Christ. And that's very good. Let's share that. Let's share the outcome of being positive and turning people towards the good. Because if you look at it, there are negative things that happens in the Bible, like the pestilence and all of that, but there's also mainly good, you know, a lot of good things, and we should share that with each other. You know, we should train up a child when they're young, so when they're old they'll never depart, you know. They would remember what we do. Till this day, I still remember my uncle's voice when I was a little kid. He would get mad at me and told me not to do this, not to do this, not to do this. And then now that 30 years later, when I'm gonna do that thing that I'm gonna do, maybe something negative, or I remember my uncle's voice, like, oh, you know, I shouldn't do that. And that's why I really appreciate how I was raised, you know. Just think about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And then let's not lead leading the blind, or sheeps without a shepherd, you know. Let Jesus Christ be the shepherd. Let him be the good shepherd. Let him be the light in your eyes. Let him be the light in your life. Because he is the way, he is the truth, and he is the life, and he is the light. Because we should be the flavoring agent to those that are bitter. We should be the light to those who are in darkness. Be that little salt in the world and share the good news, the gospel. Open up the book, the Bible. Look at the New Testament, and later on, look at the prophets. Look at all these guys and read what happens. The Psalms. It's very nice because some of these stuff tells the truth, and you guys should understand. It's a whole lot of moral. It's morally right. Jesus was a just man, you know, but he also stated himself. There was there was this Sanhedrin. You know, one of the Pharisees came to him. He's like, oh, good teacher, good teacher. And Jesus said, whoa, 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 don't call me good. Only person is good is the Father up above. That's how it shows how humble he is. And how humble Jesus Christ is. Yeshua HaMashiach. And that's in Hebrew, Ivrit. So again, the experiment that you saw, let's not do that to each other and follow each other down the cliff. You know, let's not follow each other let's not follow the herd. You know, let's live our life and do what's morally right, guys. Let's not be blind leading the blind. You know, monkey see, monkey do. I know all of you guys heard that many times, because I have. And that was one of the things that my uncle said. Monkey see, monkey do. You know, I don't want to be like that. So you guys have a great day. God bless. Keep your head up. Remember, if you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart that Jesus Christ is Lord, you shall be saved. With repentance and asking for forgiveness. And if you turn one person towards God, there is a whole lot of party happening in heaven. And do it because you do it for the love of God. Do it because you do it for the love of your brothers and sisters. He said, if you do it for the least of my brothers and sisters, you also do it for me. So share them the good news. Share them the gospel. Again, you guys have a blessed day. God bless, and take it easy.
The Bible can't just be read. You need to ingest it. You can't just read it. You have to eat it.